Our first guest is a 14-time MLB All-Star World Series champion and co-owner of the Minnesota Timberwolves and Lynx. Y'all give it up for Alex Rodriguez.
I'm so happy to be here.
I am so happy to have you here.
I'm a big fan.
I am a fan as well. I'm a fan, guys. You feel the love? Okay, listen, I got to get into this. You played Major League for 22 seasons. Hold the line. I got to read this down. So, a 14-time All-Star player, had over 3,000 hits, over 600 home runs, 25 Grand Slams, which is the most in MLB history. Like...
I'm old. I did a lot.
Is that what you chop it up to?
Yeah, I think so.
What is it like to be you?
Oh, I mean, my God. You know, Jennifer, I was born in New York, raised in Miami. I have a single mother. Dad left when I was 10. And around 11 or 12, I saw some funny money, and it was food stamps. And that's when I knew that I had to get busy and take care of mama, right?
And did you get busy?
Right, so I'm just very thankful. I'm very thankful.
And gifted.
Yeah, I dreamed of playing baseball. I dreamed of being a businessman, but you know, sometimes for folks like us, things don't happen that way. So I'm so grateful to God that He's given me the opportunity to live out my dreams.
Yes, I was like, did you ever imagine how far you would go?
Never.
Do you remember your very first game ever?
Oh yeah, I was 18. I gotta tell you, you guys have heard of Fenway Park in Boston?
Of course.
So I was playing in Boston, Jennifer, and I was 18 years old, just a few months removed from Westminster Christian in Miami, my little high school. It was 300 people there. It was like a little bubble. And I went to Fenway Park, and I swear I got up there, and I was hitting, and my knees were shaking. I was so nervous. I had Mom, I had my brother, my sister in the stands, and, you know, then I went out and played 23 years.
And then I went out and played 23 years. You're so modest. It's amazing. You know, I done did a little pitching myself.
Okay.
I need you to check out my angles, because I got to pitch at the
Hey.
game. Does it look like I did okay?
By the way, at Fenway Park, in Boston.
It is.
Yeah.
So,
and that was the Yankees you were playing against.
okay, but look, what about my pitching?
No, the technique was great.
Was it okay?
Yeah, and the outfit's on point.
Okay.
Yeah. Great over the top, great technique.
You see that face?
And now it can't. Oh yeah, that's good.
I did okay.
Right over the top, good technique, fingers coming off the ball nice. Yeah,
Okay,
I like that.
See, because I got a basketball kid, but you know, sports is sports. And so many times in my living room, do you understand how many times I had to play catch with my son when he was little? So when I did that, I was like, Jennifer, you will not shame this child. You gonna make it, what is it, over the what's the
Over the
name?
plate.
Over the plate.
Yeah.
And guess what, Alex?
You got it.
I made it over the plate 2
now.
times. Yes, I did. Speaking of kids, you're a girl dad. You have 2 daughters?
I have 2 daughters. Natasha's 18, Ella's 15.
Aw.
And I just dropped off Natasha in college last month.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah.
How is that going?
Oh, Jennifer, that was hard, you know? Oh, man. You know, Cynthia, who's my ex-wife, she's one of my greatest friends in the world. I was telling Cynthia, I got this, don't worry about it. It's gonna be emotional for you, but Daddy's got it. Jennifer, the minute I hugged her, I started breaking down.
You did.
And it was the hardest thing to drop off your little baby in college. You know?
Oh, it hit different, don't it?
She's doing great. Yeah, it does. You're right. But I'm a mess. I go back and we have dinner at night, and I tell my little Ella, I said, Ella, isn't it terrible that we miss Natasha? She goes, nah, Dad, we're good. We're good. This is 1-on-1 time now. And tomorrow, let's go do a little shopping.
That's what I love to do, is shop. What is the most vital lesson you feel like you've taught them?
You know, Jennifer, I've been through a lot of ups and downs. You know, I served a suspension in Major League history in 2014. That was a really difficult time for me. But I learned a lot through it. You know, had an opportunity to turn the lens inward and get a lot of therapy and, you know, figure things out. When you're a little one and Pops leaves at 10, you got to figure it out, right?
Yes.
And the last 10 years has been the greatest time of my life. And what I've taught him is, you know, you got to stand up, you got to earn it, you got to work hard, you got to be honest. You're going to make mistakes, but you got to get back up and get back up to that plate like you're ready to go again.
I love that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna share that with my son. You recently opened up about health and weight loss. How is that going?
It's going good. You know, what happened was right around the pandemic, I think we all kind of were very nervous.
Yes.
We never knew if we were gonna see people again. I'm a very social person. I like people, I love people. And I was so stressed between, you know, being in LA and Miami, being a CEO of 2 companies, and lost my way a little bit, started gaining some weight, wasn't focusing on my health as much. And, you know, my girlfriend Jacqueline said, you gotta get yourself in better shape. So there she is.
Oh, beautiful.
And I just changed my routine. And what I do now, Jennifer, is I get up in the morning and I don't look at my phone till noon. So from the time I wake up, I'm in the gym at 8, work out for a couple of hours, come home, do a little sauna, a little steam, stretch, meditate. And then I'm on my desk every day from 12 to 6, and I come home. But I eliminated steak a little bit from my diet.
Okay.
And then I've added this kind of 45-minute walk right after dinner.
That's good.
And that's really been helping me. And yeah, so far so good.
That sounds amazing. I'm gonna have to adopt that. I pick up my phone right away. That's good. And then you have a campaign. Can you tell us about your campaign?
Yeah, so you know, when my time with the Yankees, part of your medicals is you always go to the dentist twice a year.
Right.
And see all the other doctors. And recently I went to the dentist and he said I had gum disease. And of course, when you hear that, you panic. Okay, folks like us, we go to the doctor, we're scared of doctors.
Right.
And what it was gum disease, which you can find it. People say, well, you have a nice smile. How can you have gum disease? It doesn't matter how it looks. You got to get tested. You got to go and get, proactive. And then now I go 4 times a year and I get tested and I do it with Arrestin. And there's a great partnership with Aura Pharma. And I just encourage people, and look, over 60 million Americans have this gum disease. And folks like us, black and brown, are even more prevalent. So it's important to ask your doctor about it. And then if there's something, don't panic. The sooner the better. And then you go in 3-4 times a year and test it and treat it.
Thank you for letting us know that. If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit jenniferhudsonshow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.